Welcome to the UCL Pokemon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself, and we will be starting the Week 19 matches. But before we begin this special promotional segment.
Attention, we are now at DEFCON 1. Security lockdown.
The status quo that we have enjoyed for years is now being uprooted. Jamie Trainer is trying to make it into playoffs.
What?
Jamie Trainer is trying to make it into playoffs.
No way.
He must be
Oh
stopped.
my God.
Assemble the committee. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Jamie Trainer is going to playoffs. Jamie Trainer is going to playoffs. This is not a drill.
Jamie Trainer is headed to playoffs. Jamie Trainer is headed to
Jamie Trainer is
playoffs.
going to playoffs.
This is
Jamie
not
Trainer
a
is going to
drill.
playoffs. Jamie Trainer is going to playoffs. This is not a drill. Copy that. Sending units en route.
Who will stand up to the call? Who will save us?
Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21.
And now, back to our featured presentation. The first battle will be between Soliana Altaria and the Pittsburgh Celesteela. Soliana Altaria will be on the player side, while Pittsburgh Celesteela will be on the opponent side. Gliscor versus the Garchomp. The Toxicorp will connect for the Gliscor, while the Garchomp instead goes for some Stealth Rocks knockoff onto the Frost. That's going to do super effective damage. Here comes the Corval Knight. Corval Knight will get hit with an Ice Beam, and then a Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt doesn't do too much damage. Gets the Tailwind off. This is a utility-based Corval Knight. We haven't seen any aggressive plays with this particular Corval Knight on the Soliana Altaria. He's going to go for the Brave Bird and take out the Frostlass. In comes the Indeedee Female. Indeedee Female is going to set up its Reflect and then get in the Hawlucha. Hawlucha is going to go for a Swords Dance behind the Reflect. It's going to protect the Hawlucha from that Brave Bird, and it'll be able to take out the Corval Knight. Gliscor comes in and takes big damage, but is able to take out the Hawlucha. That's a big threat gone from the Pittsburgh Celesteela side. But here comes an even bigger threat, the Mega Alakazam. Not allowed to use Expanding Force in this league. It doesn't matter. The Hidden Power will take out the Gliscor. Here comes the Mega Houndoom. Going to get Focus Blasted. Outsped, just destroyed on that turn. Houndoom is down. Articuno now will then get destroyed again with the Side Shock. Here comes the Zapdos Galar. That's also going to go down with the Side Shock. This Mega Alakazam is a threat, an absolute animal of a Pokemon. The winner will be the Pittsburgh Celesteela. The next battle will be between friends and rivals, the Southampton Hitmontop and ACAB. All comps are bad. Southampton Hitmontops will be on the player side, while ACAB will be on the opponent's side. Typhlosion versus Tyranitar here. The Eruption will be resisted. Surely the Typhlosion will get out of there. Here comes the Vaporeon. Tyranitar will Mega and then goes for a D-Dance, trying to stack up here. But let's see how it fares against this Vaporeon. It's faring pretty well. That Stone Edge, not crit, did a lot of damage. That Vaporeon will not be able to stay in there. It's going to be flip turn out. I think that Vaporeon should have just switched out hard, but he went for the D-Dance anyway. Still, it worked out in his favor. The Hitmontop will come in and Mach Punch. Quad, super effective onto the Mega Tyranitar. That Tyranitar is gone. Here comes the Typhlosion yet again. It's going to go for a heavy damage Eruption, but it's toxic down. Those Eruptions are going to get weaker and weaker. A Cutsap Berry gets the Crustle to move first, making Typhlosion be able to get even less damage off on his Eruption. The Crustle goes down, and Zeraora will get the kill in return. Volt Switch onto the Amoonguss to get out of there. Here comes the Cinccino. Cinccino is going to get hit with a foul play, but it's going to be able to finally take out that Vaporeon. Or after the Amoonguss gets out of there, Regenerator will definitely help out. That Amoonguss Hitmontop rapid spins onto this Articuno Galar, but the Articuno Galar definitely a bad opponent for this Hitmontop. The Expanding Force will take out the Hitmontop, the pride of Southampton. Necrozma goes for a Cosmic Power, while the Z-move Gigavolt Havoc from the Zeraora will do about 40% damage. Knockoff onto the Necrozma, but it doesn't matter. Necrozma has already started stacking. Here comes this Greninja Battle Bond. Is going to try to take out the Necrozma before it does too much. It doesn't look like the Greninja will be able to take it out. Oh, it flinches once. He's going to have to go for a rest here. We'll see. Nope, it flinches a second time. The RNGesus God has smiled down onto the ACAB side. Battle Bond gets activated. Ice Beam onto the Amoonguss. That Battle Bond will be short-lived, as this super tanky Amoonguss on the specialty defensive side is going to be able to take out the Greninja before falling itself to the Cinccino. Tail Slap is going to do heavy damage. The 100 to zeros, the Thunderous Incarnate, and that's going to be it. The winner will be ACAB. All comps are bad. The next battle will be between the #1 and #2 seed, the Philadelphia Furos, versus the Bethlehem Braviaries. Bethlehem Braviaries will be on the player side, while the Philadelphia Furos will be on the opponent's side. Flygon goes for a first impression onto the Greninja, but it was switched out for a Registeel. Registeel is going to be able to heal up with that leftover to 99% and get some Stealth Rocks down in front of the Chansey. Stealth Rocks have been traded on both sides. The Landorus Therian is now in versus this Togetic. Togetic is going to get knocked off. There goes the Eviolite. The Stone Edge will miss, while the Togetic is going to be able to get a roost off. Here comes the Dusclops now. Very good for a tier 5 Pokemon in our league. The Togetic is going to be able to get Reflect off before switching it back into the Chansey. What is he doing? He's starting to haze here. Here comes the Seismic Toss is going to miss onto this Ghost type through a mean look and a curse. It looks like this Dusclops and Rest now is going to heal back up to full. That Toxic did not mean anything. This Dusclops is going to slowly cripple this Chansey until it cannot survive any longer. It's going to be it. We're just gonna have to sit here and wait while this Dusclops with this ingenious set, ingenious actually stall, mind you. It's kind of disgusting, to be honest with you, if you ask me. This disgusting stall set through Curse is actually doing us a favor and outstalling a stall Pokemon. This may be the one time I allow stalling, because right now what I'm looking at is disgusting, if you ask me. Disgusting individuals right here. To stall so much that you outstall a stall. What's wrong with you? This is the best. This is the best that the UCL has to offer. Mean Look Dusclops. Soft Boiled Toxic Chansey. Haze. This is disgusting. Despicable. You should be ashamed of yourselves. It's turn 22 and not a damn Pokemon has died. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Resting at 80-something%. Disgusting. Soft Boiled. This Pokemon is going to die. Let it die. Disgusting. Despicable. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Hazing when there's nothing going on. Why is this Chansey still alive? Disgusting. Despicable. You should be ashamed of yourselves. It's turn 29. This is still going on. You want people to watch these videos? Stop doing this bullshit. Disgusting. Despicable. You should be ashamed of yourselves. How do you live with yourself? How do you go home and hug your wife and you don't have a wife, you don't have any children, you don't have a girlfriend because you're in shambles and your household's fucked up and your bank account is light and you have no IRA or Roth IRA or not even a self-initiated account because you're broke and you're ugly. Disgusting. Despicable. He's going for a soft boil, I bet you. Finally, after 36 turns, one Pokemon has died. This is the peak of UCL performance. Registeel comes in. It's going to tank up a attack from the Mega Aerodactyl and then return heavy damage onto the Flygon. Here is the Altaria is going to resist the U-turn. Did not expect that coming in, but the Mega Aerodactyl is back in. That surely with the Ice Fang will be able to take out the Altaria. Here is the Rotom Mo is going to go for a Volt Switch. Get out of there in front of the Raikou. Here is the Greninja now. It doesn't look like a good matchup. However, the much faster Greninja is going to U-turn with the Protean form and get back into the Landorstarian, who immunes the Volt Switch. He's going to have to hard switch into the Togetic, who got his Eviolite knocked off and is going to be just pickings for the slaughter. Lambs to the slaughter, and the Togetic is down from a Stone Edge. The Stone Edge is not the hidden power is not going to kill the Landorstarian. He's going to get an Earthquake off, and he's going to be able to take down a lot of opponents right there. 2 Pokemon for the price of 1. It finally goes down. It is 4 versus 3 now. Scratch that. After the Protean Greninja comes back in, Ice Beams onto the Raikou. That's going to be 4 versus 2. Here comes the Flygon. It's going to go for a first impression, trying to take out the Greninja before it can do any more damage. However, the damage is already done. Curse onto the Mega Aerodactyl. He can't stay in. Well, it doesn't even matter. He can't even survive right there. That Mega Aerodactyl goes down with the Dusclops because of the curse. Ice Beam will finally take out the Flygon after he gets one more kill onto Registeel. The winner will be Bethlehem Braviaries. Disgusting. The next battle will be between the Straw Hat Superior versus Durham Dunsparce. Straw Hat Superior will be on the player side while Durham Dunsparce will be on the opponent's side. The Smeargle will get a Spore off after getting hit with a Flash Cannon onto the Duraludon and then get his Stealth Rocks down. He's going to go for a Protect. That's not going to be useful at all because of Duraludon is staying asleep for a very long time. The Duraludon will switch out while he's still asleep. That means that timer is going to reset. The Smeargle will now come back in and be sacrificed for this first impression Golisopod. Here is the Frou is going to start going for a Cotton Guard. Now this is a ×4 defense Frou. Now the liquidation will take it down to 3.5, but that doesn't really matter. Charge Beam now. He might be doing something here. Charge Beam with the Iron defense. This is the perfect mod to set up against. Charge Beam is now going to get it up to 2 times special attack. Duraludon comes back in. Unfortunately, the Thunder Wave will slow down this Frou. The hidden powers come down 2 times. Can't rest here because of the full 100% health. He's going to paralyze 1 time while the Durham Dunsparce 2 times. While Durham Dunsparce are switching in and out. He gets a special defense drop. Another paralyze. It's 3 paralyzes. Here comes the... it's not going to be enough. That's the 3 paralyzes plus the special defense drop. It has forced the Frou to get out of there. I thought that thing was gonna go a long way. Clawitzer versus the Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck goes for a knockoff after getting hit with the Aura Sphere. Takes out the Clawitzer. It's 6 versus 5. Scratch that. 6 versus 4. That Frou came back in after it lost all of its stat bonuses and had to just be sacked for the kill. That was going to be it. Mimikyu is in now versus this Muck Alole doesn't want to be in here. The Gunk Shot will go neutral because it is a ghost type as well. The Gunk Shot will miss. Will-O-Wisp is on the Alolan Muck. It's going to do less damage. It gets out of there. Talonflame is in. Will-O-Wisp will be negated from this Talonflame. Talonflame starts to bulk up. Destiny Bond is going to be ignored from this Talonflame, and then the Shadow Sneak will do no damage and burn the Mimikyu while this Talonflame continues to bulk up. This is a very, very bad situation for the Straw Hat Superior. Straw Hat Superior's Mimikyu will finally die to the burn. Turtonator, the prized mon of the Straw Hat Superior, is going to go down as well. It had no shot. Kartana will probably die just the same, folded like a piece of paper it is with the Flare Blitz. That'll be it. The winner is Durham Dunsparce. The next battle will be between the New York Metropolitoad versus the Shell City Shelders. The New York Metropolitoad will be on the player side, while the Shell City Shelders will be on the opponent side. Rock Blast will hit 4 times from the Lycanroc onto the Marowak Alolan, taking it out immediately. Sucker Punch will do heavy damage onto the Starmie. However, the Starmie will return and finally take it out. But that Lycanroc had definitely got some extra credit on that Sucker Punch right there. Rotom Wash versus the Galvantula. Galvantula surely will put down some sticky webs. Volcarona comes in front of the Galvantula. He's going to get some Quiver Dances up. That's 2 Quiver Dances. The Thunder will not paralyze there. He was really hoping for a paralyze. The Fiery Dance will kill the Galvantula and boost up the special attack from this Volcarona. The Gardevoir is immediately going to go down. And it's going to be just a sweep from here. The ×2 speed can never be outsped, and the Shell City Shelders is just going to die off turn after turn. He's going to go for a hidden power just to style. The winner will be the New York Metropolitoad. The next battle will be between Shin Tensai Rebirth, yet to claim their first victory, versus the Canopolis Intimidators. Shin Tensai Rebirth will be on the player side. Canopolis Intimidators will be on the opponent side. Diancie versus the Tapu Koko. That's a normal Diancie, not the Mega. Blastoise comes in. This is the Mega for Canopolis Intimidators. Stealth Rocks gets placed down from Diancie. Diancie needs to get out of there. The Rapid Spin will come out for the Blastoise. Blastoise is now ×1.5 speed onto the Slow King. The Slow King is going to get hit with a Dark Pulse. Instead, that was a bad decision. Brings in the Blissey, who's going to be able to tank up easily this Blastoise's Dark Pulse. Tapu Koko is back in. It's going to taunt onto Blissey as electric terrain goes down. Blissey cannot move. U-turn from the Tapu Koko. Can pivot both ways, Volt Switch and U-turn into the Passimian, who surely will threaten out this Blissey. Here comes the Slow King again. He's going to tank a close combat. And then Passimian needs to get out of there for the Zarude. Here comes Zarude. Slack off, goods put down on Slow King. Going to heal it up to 100% after the Regenerator. Granbull comes in versus this Zarude. Zarude gets two bulk ups and is going to be able to tank up this Granbull. Gets paralyzed by the Granbull's Thunder Wave. Zarude is still doing good. Jungle Healing will heal up the Zarude and get rid of the paralyzation. The Play Rough and the Intimidate drops back down the Zarude to zero attack. The Bulk Up comes in again for the 1.5 times attack. The Jungle Healing will continue to out heal this Play Rough. The times 2.5 defense is going to be good. I don't know why he didn't use Jungle Healing again. He could have easily out-tanked that. However, he goes for the Seed Bomb and brings down Granbull to low health. Tapu Koko comes back in. Volt Tackle onto, Wild Charge onto the Blissey, who switches out. Granbull is back in, intimidates the Tapu Koko. However, it's still going to be enough on that Wild Charge. Granbull is going to go down. U-turn from Tapu Koko into the Blastoise. Blastoise gets hit with a Diamond Storm. He's going to be able to move again. Diancie gets a Moonblast, but it doesn't kill the Blastoise. Water Pulse from the Mega Launcher will easily kill the Blastoise, but the Vacuum Wave from the Infernape, who just came out, is going to secure the kill onto the Blastoise. It is now 4 versus 4. Excuse me, 4 versus 3 now in favor of the Kannapolis Intimidators. Tapu Koko keeps coming in and doing big damage. Miss Magus is going to protect its team against that Grass Knots from the Heliolisk. Here is the Hidden Power fighting from the Miss Magus. Miss Magus is going to keep Hidden Power fighting. The Blissey has Wish. Does it have Protect? It did have Protect there, and the Wish will be secured, but Passimian is now in. Surely will threaten out the rest of the team. Threaten out the Blissey, excuse me. Here is the Heliolisk. He's going to switch out, probably slower than that Heliolisk. Heliolisk goes for a Volt Switch. Miss Magus back in now. The Nasty Plot comes on to the Infernape. This is a Nasty Plot Infernape. Wow. He's going to go for a Fire Blast, going to kill the Miss Magus. It's now 3 versus 2. Here comes the Z-move, all-out pummel. No, that's going to be resisted by the Moltres. It's going to survive that, and the Scorching Sand will take out the Infernape. All that's left is Heliolisk. Heliolisk is going for Grass Knots. Grass Knots? Whatever. The Scorching Sand kills Heliolisk. The winner is Kannapolis Intimidators. The next battle will be between the Why Nots and the King, the greatest, the best of all time, the future winner of the UCL Season 13, the one who smiles down on all of its followers and who crushes all his opponents. It's UCL Finnibus, led by Alex Grimes II, the King himself. Let's go! The King demands the player's side, while the Why Nots are on the opponent's side. Smart move from the King is going to go for a Earthquake onto that Raichu, who's going to get out of there instead of for the Miltank. So smart. The Chestnut is there for a status absorbing, is going to take the Thunder Wave and then go into a substitute. The Revelation Dance is going to come down onto the Chestnut substitute. He's going to have to get out of there. Here comes the King, Suicune. Suicune is going to resist the Fire Revelation Dance. Revolution Dance? I can't really see it because when I record, the recording sign is blocking the bottom of the screen. He's going to tank a Volt Switch after he misses the Hydro Pump. After the Calm Mind, that means the Nihilego is going to be able to go into his substitute, protect against the second Hydro Pump. The Clear Smog will take out the Calm Mind. He expected a switch there, but went for an Ice Beam instead. Now the Suicune is got Thunder Wave as he goes for a Calm Mind. That means the Suicune will get out of there instead. Here is the Jirachi. He's going to go for a U-turn onto the Nihilego, trying to break down the substitute. Chestnut is back in. Sludge Wave will take out the Chestnut. That was a bad move. Now this Nihilego is sitting behind a substitute with its Beast Boost activated. Arbok is in now. Goes for an Earthquake. Has a chance to take out the Nihilego. Nihilego is going to switch back into this Miltank. It is 6 versus 5 in favor of the Why Nots. Here is Suicune again. Stealth Rocks gets placed down onto the UCL Finnibus side. Here is the Suicune again. It's going to go for a Calm Mind. We already saw that it can tank a Volt Switch, but what can it do against a Thunderbolt? It does do good. The Hydro Pump will do big damage onto the Raichu. Here is the Ice Beam is going to be put in for the spread and take out the Raichu Alolan. The Wicked Blow will crit and take out the Suicune. It is now 5 versus 4 in favor of the Why Nots. Clefable needs to get out of there in front of the Nihilego. Arbok is back in. Arbok gets hit with a Sludge Wave, but he gets its Earthquake off in return, knocking down the sub. The Nihilego needs to get out of there. Arbok is paralyzed. Miltank back in. Arbok does not like this Miltank. Here is the Clefable Magic Guard. Did not lose any HP off of that. Off those Stealth Rocks. He's going to sing onto the Miltank. Miltank is going to take that sleep. Here is Nihilego. A double switch comes in. Nihilego versus the Mega Latios. Mega Latios is not faster than this Nihilego. Nihilego gets the Thunder Wave off. The Urshifu is going to threaten out Latios now. This Arbok will be sacrificed in front of this Urshifu. Drops down the attack power of the Urshifu. Urshifu needs to get out of there. Here is the Mega Sceptile. Does it have a poison move? Let's see. It backs out of there. Does not like that it got its damage dropped. Clefable is going to be in front, sit in front of this team now. Revelation Dance. Now I can finally see it as it scrolled up. Is going to do a little bit of damage onto the Clefable. It looks like they're just going to keep trading damage. The UCL Finibus side does not have a switch in at the time to be able to sit and tank this Revelation Dance. Definitely does not want to get its Latios down even more health. Paralyze onto the Clefable here. You might just want a free switch. A lot of paralyzes is actually kind of disgusting, if you ask me. Why the fuck? Is this the best? Is this the best the UCL has to offer? A bunch of damn para hacks users? Pathetic. Despicable. You should be ashamed of yourself. Only way to beat the king. Only way. The para hacks. Pathetic. Disgusting. You should be ashamed. Sucker Punch will take out the Jirachi. Game's over. What a disgusting game. The winner. That's going to be it for the first half of Week 19. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for this special promotional segment.
Attention. We are now at DEFCON 1. Security lockdown.
The status quo that we have enjoyed for years is now being uprooted. Jamie Trainer is trying to make it into playoffs.
What?
Jamie Trainer is trying to make it into playoffs.
No way.
He must be
Oh
stopped.
my God.
Assemble the committee. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Jamie Trainer is going to playoffs.
Jamie Trainer is headed to
This is not a drill.
playoffs. Jamie Trainer is headed to playoffs. Jamie Trainer is headed to
Jamie Trainer is
playoffs.
going to playoffs.
This is
Jamie
not
Trainer
a
is going to
drill.
playoffs. Jamie Trainer is going to playoffs. This is not a drill. Copy that. Sending units en route.
Who will stand up to the call? Who will save us?
Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21. Hashtag stop Jamie 21.